Ready.
All right, Amy, bogey free 68. That's a good way to finish a tune-up for ANA. Tell us your thoughts on your round today.
Yeah, I played really solid today. Ball striking was great, and actually hit a lot of really good putts that burned the edge. So it can always be lower, but very pleased with how I played this weekend.
You going into ANA, I would think this has got to be a good tune-up. You've been in contention there at a bunch of majors lately. Where do you feel your game is as you head into the major?
Yeah, I'm really happy with where my game is. Ron and I have continued to kind of fine-tune my swing. I have a new putter in the bag this week, and I'm going to keep that going, I think, next week. Just always tweaking. It just feels like it's always a never-ending journey, but I'm really pleased with where I am right now.
What's the new putter you're using?
I have it's a ping, it's a black ping. I don't know.
Bottom line, it works.
Yeah, it's a mallet style. And I went and got fitted last week in Phoenix, and Scott had it built up for me Monday, and so I put it in the bag, and I loved it right away. So it's good, definitely good to have some confidence going into next week.
What have you been working on with Ron?
We have a drill that we do with my swing where we kind of like tie my shoulders to keep my arms connected to my body. So I've been doing quite a bit of that. And then as far as putting, it's really just trying to, like in my routine, just make sure that I don't have kind of a hesitation before I take the putter back, and just not letting too much time elapse once I've kind of visualized what I'm going to do.
Of course. Come on in. You should put Go ahead.
It's just mentally, what was it like out there trying to chase NB down, and just your thoughts on how she's kind of pulled away from everyone?
Yeah, I didn't really think much about NB. I mean, she was kind of doing her own thing and playing her own golf course, and she obviously played phenomenal this week. But it was just fun for me. Like this was the best comeback I've ever had. I was 6 over on Friday with about 12 holes to go, and I birdied 6 holes coming in, and then played well yesterday and today. So from being tied for like 120th on Friday to finishing whatever I end up finishing today, definitely the best comeback I've ever had.
What was the self-talk that turned it around?
Ron and I were talking about that today, and I'm like, I don't know. Like I definitely got mad, and I'm like, I don't know if that's a good way for me to play or something. I zeroed into something in my swing, just kind of going through impact, what I really wanted to feel. But, it's just golf. I was frustrated the first day because I think I shot 3 over, and I'm like, I'm not worried about anything. I played great, and I shot 3 over. What just happened? So this course will do that sometimes, where it just doesn't really reward, sometimes what you think you should get out of it. But it does for NB, apparently.
And I'd like to just ask one more. How many rounds do you think you've played this year at the tournament course at Dinah Shore?
Honestly, probably 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a ton. And then, I haven't spent a ton of time out there. I've spent more time just at my course where I practice at the Palms.
Palms, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anything from Todd back there? I've got one last closing question. It's actually about your teammate out there, Tanika, with her story that came out in February as part of Black History Month and now part of Women's History Month. You two make a great team out there, but what does she mean to your game to have her out there supporting you?
Yeah, I mean, she's such a steady influence on me. You could never tell how I'm playing by looking at her. And, I got pretty hot on Friday after I tripled hole 14, and she just like absorbs it and goes, and just keeps moving. And then when I'm playing great, she's steady as can be. And so that's just so helpful to have, in your teammate. But then at the same time, like on 14 again today, I'm like, what is the wind doing? And she just, gave me straight up, this is what you got to do. And it just gave me so much more confidence walking into the shot. So she and I obviously are a great team, and I'm super thankful to have her out there with me.
Well, what's the game plan as you head to the desert? You've been close before.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of approach it like any other tournament, not over practice. I think that's the biggest thing. But, I just want to kind of go through my routine that I do at the beginning of the week and let the chips fall where they may.
Awesome. Well, safe driving. We'll see you out there.
Thank you.